When we talk about how far something is, we are referring to the distance between two places. Let's look at the following example. I need to buy a book at Plaza Hollywood. Do we have enough time to drop by? How far is it from here to Plaza Hollywood? It's about 2 kilometers. Oh, it's not far. Let's go there. Now let's look at how to form the question. We use how far to ask about distance. There are two very important words. As you can see, you need to move from here to Plaza Hollywood. We must use from and to in our sentence. We can also use the names of two places in our question. For example, how far is it from your school to Plaza Hollywood? Do you know the answer? Let's check the Google map. Can you see the blue arrow? This is your starting point, your school. Plaza Hollywood is your destination. This is the quickest way to get to Plaza Hollywood from your school. How far is it? Can you find the answer? It's 1.4 kilometers. km refers to kilometer. We use these distance units to answer questions of how far. km refers to kilometer. m refers to meter. How would you read this? It's half a kilometer. Half a kilometer. How about this one? It's 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer. And this one? It's 1.5 kilometers. 1.5 kilometers. Pay attention to the s after kilometer. It's more than 1, so we need to add an s after kilometer. You could say 1.5 kilometers, but we don't do this in our writing. We can also talk about how we feel about the distance by saying, it's not far. It's 1.4 kilometers. How about the distance between your school and the Big Buddha? How far is it? How would you ask the question? The question will be, how far is it from your school to the Big Buddha? And you can answer, it's a long way. It's 41.5 kilometers. Don't say it's very far. You should say it's a long way. Now, I would like you to take a look at the map. Try to think of the questions to ask about the distance between these two places. And what would the answer be? The question should be, how far is it from your school to Qiwanshan Shopping Center? It would not be very correct to say how far is it from Qiwanshan Shopping Center to your school. Our school is our starting point. We should use the starting point with the word from. And then to our destination, which is Qiwanshan Shopping Center. For your answer, you can say, it's not far, it's 900 meters. Or you can say, it's 900 meters. Let's try another one. How would you ask this question? Pay attention to the starting point and the destination. The question should be, how far is it from your school to Wong Tai Sin Plaza? The answer is, it's not far. It's 1.8 kilometers. Or just say, it's 1.8 kilometers. Let's try to start from a different place. Look at the map. Where is the starting point? Where is your destination? How far is it? This time we start from Diamond Hill. So the question is like, how far is it from Diamond Hill to Hong Kong Space Museum? It's 8.1 kilometers, or you can say it's a long way. It's 8.1 kilometers. Now let's recap what we have learned in this lesson. We use how far to ask about distance. There are two important words in the questions, from and to. To answer the questions, we use distance units such as kilometer and meter. We can talk about how we feel about the distance by saying, it's not far, or it's a long way. Now try to practice in your textbook.